What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the community AI only battle. It is episode 2. We got off to a bit of a slow start because there was a lot to go through. So we're only on turn 31, but I'm sure this video we're going to see far much more happening. We're seeing lots of second cities now being settled. We see the Mapuche just going a bit north with theirs. Argentina and Brazil, not too sure where they're going just yet. Could be anywhere. I mean, Japan already has 4 cities. And we also saw the first wonder just there, the Inca, grabbing the Temple of Artemis. I can't remember exactly what that gives you, but I think it gives you food, which is probably something they need up here in the mountains with all these mines. They're not going to have much food, but there you go. Argentina's second city, quite a bit out of the way, but I'm not going to argue with them. And Belgium just grabbed their second city right next to Berlin, so that'll annoy Prussia, no doubt. The Papal State, where are you going? Okay, so Austria settling Salzburg here, right in the north of Italy, so it's going to cause a problem for the Papal States, I imagine. I don't know where they're going with this. And first religion is the Celts with Catholicism over in Edinburgh, so that religion's probably not going to do too well. I mean, I don't want to dampen anyone's hopes that's rooting for the Celts, but being on an island, it's okay for some things, but starting a religion, probably not the best. But here we have the Vandals with their second city, and a second city with coastal access to the Mediterranean, so that'll be good for them. No one else, only the Papal State has got access at the moment, other than them. Oh, and Byzantium, who have their settler ready. So we'll see where they go. And Babylon just settled, moving towards where Arabia would go. So Babylon are smart here. They could probably take quite a bit of the Arabian Peninsula, maybe another city in each corner, and that would have them looking pretty good. And there you go, Samoa, flying start, and they've grabbed a great library, so that's going to be more science for them. They're already at 7 population in their capital on this one little island, so that's quite impressive. We'll see how they go. And Ethiopia now completing the mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and Rhodesia have moved north with their second city as of Burundi, so I think Africa is going to fill up very quickly. We've got Nigeria with a settler too. Brazil have settled now. Let's have a look. Okay, so that's a bit better. Sao Paulo isn't in the worst spot in the world. Korea have now got a third city, this one on the southern tip of the peninsula. Mongolia building up a bit of an army, but yet to do too much just yet. Bit of a slow start. Shanghai has been settled below Vietnam. Not sure how they are going to respond to that, Vietnam. But Assyria's yet to... Okay, the Papal States did settle in between the mountains. At least that sort of probably keeps them a bit of access into the rest of Europe. Doesn't mean Austria is going to block them off completely. And there we go, Byzantium moving towards Greece. And again, another coastal city so that they can start to explore the Mediterranean. We get to see Kilwa with the second city. I'm just looking on the mini-map. Kilwa, the Inca, the Shoshone. Texas did have a settler, but they have not. They looked over here, and obviously now they're looking over this way. We want them to go this way, because if not, the Iroquois is going to have the funnest, easiest time they've ever had. They tend to do quite well. And yeah, if no one stops them, they're going to do very well. So Texas probably, because there's no America here, there's not even a chance. I mean, America usually sucks, but, Texas has to do the job here. Even though I know everyone wants to see the natives do really well, Texas does have a job to play. Nigeria has grabbed this city north of this giant lake. I think that's Lake Chad. Not 100% sure, but I think so. And here we have Ethiopia with Eastern Orthodox. No surprises there. They always go for that religion. Shouldn't come as a surprise. And there we go. Straight away. Iroquois getting statue of Zeus. So that'll be good for them. I assume that's what they want. The Zulu settled over here, the other side of Rhodesia. So yep, I'm seeing some wars coming in South Africa very soon between all these guys. Because Kilwa's yet to settle. Same goes for the Congo, actually. And there's not much space left already. They're already starting to fill it up quite a bit. Assyria's yet to settle, but they've built quite an army. So they shouldn't be too worried. Obviously, if they take the city of Babylon, that's going to be really helpful for them. Another Pantheon, Korea going for Messenger of the Gods, which ironically gives you more science. You'd think religion would do the opposite of that. But no, apparently not. Okay, the Aztecs and the Maya also yet to settle, but the Aztecs have built a lot of troops. The Mayans, on the other hand, do have a settler now heading for the Yucatan Peninsula. Texas have settled now. Houston up north between these two rivers could be very helpful for them. Nice and well placed, and the Sioux now have a third settler up. Shoshone yet to have one, but they're just exploring, doing their thing. They don't mind. I'm sure they seem happy. Is there anything going on? Have the Moors got another settler? Not yet. Polynesia is already in the Atlantic. That is crazy. How I assume they crossed America to do this, because they're about to discover Europe, which is kind of crazy. I imagine they'll be getting the world conquest. To be fair, Qing has managed to get a scout over to Turkey, which is probably more impressive than Polynesia's achievement, since Polynesia, his whole thing is being able to cross the deep sea. Belgium have grabbed Stonehenge. That's a good start for them. Kilwa, okay, they're sending a settler west. I'm not really sure where they're planning on going here. This doesn't look like the best of ideas. Burundi, luckily, this city, I have no idea how anyone is going to take that. It's located on a fidget spinner. It's located on a dead meme. So, not sure how anyone is going to get to it. But we'll see. How is this region looking? The Huns have not built up that huge army we'd expect. Soviet Union actually have a bit of a bigger army. So that'll be interesting. See how that goes down. Another pantheon. Attila just entered the classical era. China and I think Austria as well. Okay, now Mongolia. It's got a bit more of an army up as we approach turn 50. Any new cities from Korea just yet? Doesn't look like it. No. Nothing going on. Vietnam do have a settler. I don't know where they're going to go with it, because China has took one of the more obvious spots for them to go. Are they going to go towards sort of Bangladesh or India? Are they going to head north towards China? Obviously, Vietnam are pretty strong as an AI. We're used to seeing a good Vietnam. Japan now have got a 5th settler up right now. They have got off to a storming start. Tojo is not slowing down right now, but obviously he's going to hit that point soon where there's not too much land on the mainland, and we'll have to see whether he can manage to land some sort of invasion, because if he can get onto like mainland Asia and start doing things, that would be incredible. Like, that's never happened before. I think Britain have done it occasionally in my games, but it's very rare that they stay there till the end. Another religion? What is this? Burundi with Judaism. So Africa so far has got 2 of the 3 religions. And there we go. Samoa grabbed the Great Lighthouse. 10 population already in this city. Obviously, we saw them get something ridiculous in the reverse colonization game. On an island of 1 province, they got something like 40 population on a 1-tile island. I assume that must be like an ability of theirs, because they're pretty good at it. Like, the atolls can't provide that much extra food. Like, there's a limit. I mean, to be fair, there's 5 food on that atoll alone. So, they're probably doing quite well. Yeah, I'm going to say, maybe just fishing is the best way to go. Who knows? Just having sea tiles to work. The Moors do now have a 3rd city up here in the northwest, Valencia. Mali already settling up towards usually where you'd expect Morocco to be. And they have another settler too. So Africa already. Egypt yet to do too much, but they're working a lot of sugar. They are the sugar capital of the world right now. I guess it could be worse things to be. Europe's looking interesting. I saw the Celts with a cargo ship. They can't actually use it. That's weird. Or they're not using it right now. But the Celts not doing as well as Japan by the looks of it, but they do seem to have a bigger army. They do with getting some boats up. And we have the first war, Babylon and Assyria teaming up against Egypt. I don't think they're going to get anything out of this. There's no way they're going to cross the Suez Canal area and take that city. There's no way they're going to be strong enough to do that. Byzantium now heading east into Turkey with a settler. Let's see how much that's going to annoy Assyria. If they settle it, I'm thinking here on this hill, there is no way Assyria is going to be able to take that for a long time. And at that point, Assyria is in trouble because there's not much space left. So yeah, if they settle on that hill, it's going to be very difficult. The Huns do now have battering rams. This will be the scary time for anyone rooting for the Soviet Union, or for Persia, I guess, to the south of them. Vietnam just went and did the exact opposite and settled right next to Beijing. I imagine these 2 cities will exchange at some point. Australia now have 3 cities down here. They're doing okay. They're off to an okay start. The Celts have somehow got a scout down here to Indonesia before Samoa has. I mean, Samoa seem pretty happy that at least they've found their other islands, because I know they would only be able to have seen certain pockets of the map. That would have been a bit weird, probably confusing for the AI. Mongolia yet to get a settler up, but plenty of units, and this land is still pretty free. No one's really going for it. A 3rd city in South America now for the Mapuche. No one else has got 3. The Inca finally have a 2nd, and they do have another settler. And it looks like they're actually going to get round to the mountains. Sometimes they just get trapped behind the mountains and never make it out. That's not going to be the case. We've got the mines here on the tip, the Yucatan Peninsula. Have we got any more cities from anyone else? The Iroquois now have a 3rd. The Sioux have a 3rd, and they're going for a 4th. The Shoshone yet to do anything. Polynesia haven't sent anything else just yet, but they're doing okay here. Okay, they're doing okay. The Aztecs have built up a fair-sized army. They're yet to use it. Europe, no one seemed to be settling in Europe yet since that Moorish, I guess, second city. Austria, Prussia, I don't see any settlers from anybody. Not even, nope, the Papal States. Belgium do have one. France is still pretty open. Still some space up here in Germany, Poland area. So we'll see. There's also like this area here, Crimea, Ukraine for someone. Byzantium hasn't chose what to do with their settler yet, and Egypt's going to be fine. There is a Syrian settler. I don't know why they would. If they settled the Suez Canal, it would be perfect, and that might be the only choice they have at this point. Nope, they're going to go through and settle in Africa. Okay, you do that. Third city for Mali, and third for Nigeria. Burundi now have 3 as well. Ethiopia still on 2. Kilwa yet to... Oh no, they did settle Zanzibar right on the south coast, which actually kind of traps the Zulu in now. They probably have to attack someone now. But I imagine they take Zanzibar pretty easily when the time comes. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Rhodesia have got a fair few units here. We'll keep an eye on them. But they are just surrounded by people, which isn't going to make it easy. Congo yet to get a settler out. This is a slow start for that. Okay, a new religion in Europe. It's Sikhism from the Papal States. So the religions so far, 2 in Europe, 2 in Africa. Asia's looking sparse. And that Assyrian settler did die. But yeah, Asia and the Americas looking pretty sparse right now for religion. Parthenon has been founded by Polynesia. And Austria and the Moors versus the Papal States. This could be interesting. I think it's a bit too early. Although Austria could probably win this if they tried hard enough. It might be a bit too early for Austria to take anything. If they took something, it would be interesting. But there we go. Belgium with their third settler pushing towards Prussia. And Prussia with a settler heading towards Belgium. That's not going to go well, Prussia. Why wouldn't you just settle in the middle of your cities, hold on to some stuff, and then go after Scandinavia? Please, come on, I'm rooting for you. Nukuhiva here, I guess this could be like the LA of this world. Its new name. Polynesia though, with a 4th city, and we have another religion, and it's Belgium, because Europe needed more religions. Belgium with Buddhism. Asia is still religion 3. 3 in Europe now, 2 in Africa. Byzantium yet to settle still. Assyria have not gone after Egypt properly yet. It's pretty just calm. What are you doing, India? I'm not really giving you much attention. You've got your war elephant things. Not doing anything with them, but Delhi's pretty big. 11 population, as is Hanoi here. Is that Mount Everest? No, it's not Mount Everest. Why would they not have Mount Everest as a wonder? Who we'll never know. We'll never know. Babylon have built a road. That's nothing special. There's a road here too. Austria are trying. It's not really going their way. They're not really focused. They have so many units over here. Maybe if they tried a bit harder to go for just one city, I don't know which one they'd go for. If they just went for Rome, that'd probably be the best option. The Moors were never going to really contribute all too much anyway. Did the Sioux ever grab another? Okay, the Sioux have got 2 settlers now heading towards the Arctic. Up here, just in the snow, cold northern Canada. Yep, okay, just settle over there. This is going to be a weird looking map. Oh, and the Celts have declared war on Belgium. Let's see how this goes. Not really sure how this is going to go. Belgium and Prussia racing for the south of France by the look of it right now. I don't know if the Celts are going to do very well here. Let's see. Be interesting. Wouldn't mind to see them do well, but I don't think they're going to have a good time. Does Japan have any more cities yet? They're still at 4. But I don't see where the settler has gone. There's some wars just broke out. The Huns in Ethiopia v Babylon. That's interesting. Where is that Japanese settler? Is it on mainland Asia? Because that'd be amazing. I don't think so. I don't know where... There was a Japanese settler. It is dead. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. They've not used it yet. So they're still at 4. Korea founded Confucianism. Well, that is probably going to do really well out here in Asia, because I don't see anyone else getting a religion anytime soon. And yeah, Ethiopia and the Huns v Babylon. That's a bit weird. Babylon is safe. They're not going to die from this. Assyria is the only person that poses a threat to them. They should be safe. They've got their Babylonian bowmen. As long as they watch out for those siege towers, they'll be okay. Look at the Soviet army here. I think they might be about to invade Prussia. I mean, they're more than a match for the Huns right now. Not so much the case for Prussia. And let's see, Belgium. They're trying, the Celts. I don't think it's going to work, but it's something Belgium have to look out for. And there we go, the Maya founding Hinduism over here, which can be very helpful. It's going to be probably the only religion in the Americas. And, oh my goodness, AI, you were one tile away, Inca, from winning the game. I would have just stopped and let them have it if they had settled there. But more importantly, as we end this video, the Soviet Union declaring war on my pick, Prussia. This is not good. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.